you talking about this time?
Survival
that's
horror.
the new survival horror games.
I know that you're gonna bash frictional. I always get them. I always get
Frictional or visceral?
I get the two confused. Frictional. You're gonna say that you're gonna think that Soma's not gonna be as scary, but graphics don't mean anything. Because I saw your cat scream while playing System Shock 2. Scream like a little girl. A little human girl.
My cat screams like a little human girl on a regular basis. So
Well, I know that we both agree. There's 3 new survival horror games coming out.
The Evil Within being one of them. Silent Hill being another.
Silent Hills. It's plural now.
It's plural now?
Yeah. Just like two
What?
boobs.
There's two
boobs
hills
that
and they're
make
both silent.
2 boobs that make no sound.
Jesus
And then,
Christ.
of course, Soma, which Tony will watch me play, and then not play, just like Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
I played it. I just didn't finish it because I saw you do the ending.
Yeah,
Just
you
like-
saw a naked man the ending. You said, "I don't need to play through this game anymore. I already saw enough." And then you played Outlast. And you're like, "What the hell is this fucking pattern going on? When is there going to be a naked? Yeah, there's something." How about one of these games have a goddamn naked chicken?
woman? Yeah, there's a fucking
naked
Outlast. Outlast, there's 2 fucking Neanderthal-looking naked guys, and their dicks are fucking hanging out.
Every
It's
corpse.
like, it's Mr. Manhattan! They're just not blue!
I had to see that shit in the IMAX. I'll never watch Watchmen again.
You can talk about survival horror. Had to survive that shit.
Every corpse in Amnesia was a model of a naked man with a little penis. I don't want to see that shit. If I don't necessarily, I'm not advocating to see naked corpses in video games. If you're gonna have naked people in survival horror, let's be egalitarian. Let's put a naked chick in there. Yeah,
I agree.
So I guess we can just end the video now. All right.
Ended on that note.
Well, I played a little bit of PT, and then I watched him play it, and then I went to the bathroom because I had to change my pants to wipe the piss that went down my leg.
I about had a heart attack every time that son of a bitch and fucking woman came flying at me from the hallway. Like, what the fucking hell is wrong with you? Jesus, I got fucking beer on my leg.
I woke up.
Oh, my neck hurts.
I woke up in the dark, and I couldn't stop thinking about if that woman would like be in the corner of my room, just in the darkness, like twitching.
Dude. That's why I slept in the fucking living room.
With the lights on. Silent Hills will be the scariest game.
It will be, hands down, bar none. If freaking PT is anything to show for what that is, oh my god, dude. That game's gonna be one you have to fucking put down and take in doses.
But the thing that you'll like, the thing that I don't like, that you'll like about, what is it, The Evil Within, is that I've heard from someone who played it that it's going to be more, I think I told you this, it's going to be more like Eternal Darkness, more psychological horror, and shit's going to happen and go back. And that's going to, even Cry Fears at that to some degree, which is why I haven't beaten it yet, because I'm a pussy. And
I'll tell you what, fucking
walking around tight corridors like you did in Dead Space and having shit jump at you over and over again. Some people say it's cheap, but I think that I'm a pussy, and it's gonna take me a long time.
Which speaking of me watching you play Amnesia and not playing it, you watched me play Dead Space and then didn't play it. but yeah, no, it's, you know. I tell you what, freaking, as far as this whole psychological thing goes, playing Eternal Darkness, and then suddenly your character starts sinking into the floor, or their limbs start blowing off, or the scariest one was when the black screen came up and it said the disc could not be read. That was fucking terrifying. My heart dropped every single time that happened. right to the bottom of my ass. But yeah, I definitely look forward to the Evil Within.
And it's gonna have like, it's gonna have less ammo and have psychological elements, but it plays a lot like Resident Evil 4. But like, except with these other mishmash is what some other guy said, because I heard something about it.
Yeah.
But Soma, I hope that they'll actually introduce weapons in it, because I think it'll give the game more dimensionality if they throw some weapons in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's another thing, is that like games where you can't defend yourself,
You're not gonna play them as much, because
No.
you need to feel some sense of power. It's the same reason I don't watch horror movies, because it's stupid to see something that's like so powerful it can't be hurt whatsoever. That's just retarded. It doesn't really align with real life.
yeah, that's part of the reason I'm really close to the end of Outlast, but I haven't beaten it because.
And I don't know. I don't know if I'll beat Cry of Fear or not.
I'm not sure if I'll beat Outlast.
I'm not usually in the mood.
Well, yeah, I can't stand not being able to fend things off. When I was able to freaking, spoiler alert by the way, for those of you who haven't played freaking Outlast, when I was able to kill that fucking doctor by catching him into the elevator, I was like, yeah! Suck it, asshole! Yeah! Because finally I was able to fight back in some way. But especially after that dickhead cut my fingers off. But yeah,
yes.
It's just like, you know.
But I mean,
stand not being able to fight back.
I think that like I'll most definitely buy Evil Within and Silent Hills, but I don't know. It took me the walkthrough just to beat Amnesia, and that's how I first started. That's how I made the decision to keep facial hair. This is a true story. I grew my facial hair out because of Amnesia. I said, this game's so fucked up. If I'm gonna beat it, I'm just gonna have to grow out facial hair, and so I've had it ever since. It's the so after Soma, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'll grow out a full beard like this.
It'll be against my genetic capabilities, but maybe frictional will be able to help me with that.
Or maybe visceral. We'll be able to help you with that.
Yes. I think that any of these companies could probably make a scary version of Candy Crush.
That's true.